Hello. So, should we do another video? I think we should do another video. What's in a name? That's the question I pose to you all today. What's in a name? Yeah, so I was born Thomas Anthony Connolly, and that's never particularly been the name I go with. So let's start off with the common thing that I get asked a lot, because online I use the name Tomaki, Tomaki, and that dates back to when I first got into the cosplay and anime world, the weeb world, the horrific place where no one should go if you value your social lives. To me, it was already too late. But yeah, there was basically a trend when I got in of taking a character that you like and your name and mixing them together. And I was talking to a friend. I was like, well, what would I be then? And they were like, oh, well, you're like Tamaki from Oran High School Host Club. I'm the beautiful European prince, quite clearly. I was pretty once. I promise. And anyway, so and my name being Tom or Thomas, we added mixed the two together. It wasn't quite, it's not a very interesting mix. The names are very similar to begin with, so it became Tomaki. And I've heard variations of different pronunciations, like Tomaki, Tomakai, Tamaki, all sorts of weird and wonderful ways. Tamaki is something the Americans favour. But yeah, I'm always asked why I use that. So yeah, let's get that out. And I guess that's not a name that either I feel all that attached to. Like, I only keep that as either my name because, it's something that's not taken usually. Or on Facebook I have it as my nickname. Because I'm still sure if I went back to just being Tom, people wouldn't know who I was. I don't know. That's probably a weird... not true at all, but that's kind of just how I feel about the whole situation, so that's why I keep that. Now, yeah, getting back to my name, it's Thomas Anthony Connolly. TAC. I've never really felt attached to, particularly, it's the Connolly part. The rest, I feel like I've always been a Tom. That's not up for debate. Anthony, I think my mum just had a thing for silent H's because, Thomas has a silent H, Anthony has a silent H. But yeah, the Connolly is what I have a problem with, because that part comes from the paternal figure, or, and it's basically a horrible cunt. And it feels weird that his actions, we moved away when I was still really young, so I don't have any memories of him essentially. All I have are the stories, and the way he affected my whole family's lives going forward. So it feels weird. I've been going through my whole life with this name attached. I'm just trying to think what it's like. There is nothing to describe it. It's like a daily reminder of everything you hate just being slapped on the end of your name. In fact, the happiest I was in school is when kids would just call me Tom C. There was lots of Toms in my school. It seemed to be the year of naming your kid Tom. There was Tom Reddy, Tom Pretty, Tom Hensley, Tom Warren. And that was just in one school, and that's not all of the Toms. There was more Toms. Okay, so I was Tom C. Or, because I was the oldest, I gained the privilege of being Tom 1. I would also have accepted Optimus Tom, or Tom Prime, or Alpha Tom. I don't know, whatever. I was the first, and the best. So yeah, that made me happier. I really hated when kids, in sports day, they used to chant, and when they would chant Connolly, it's no, I did not like that. So last year around May, I made the decision to change my name. Or it wasn't a decision I made in May, that's when I came up with the name I was going to go with. I've had this decision since I was really young, but one thing you'll learn about me is that I'm a classic procrastinator. I will talk about doing something, but actually doing it is another matter. So, yeah, this year though, the year of Tom. So yeah, it was supposed to happen last year, but I kind of ran out of money towards the end of the year. This year, mark my words, I will be Tom Snow. Now, why Snow? And you're gonna be like, is it because you're some sort of like Game of Thrones faggot? And yeah, just a little bit. No, not hugely. See, the thing about Game of Thrones is that you have the bastards, and they take their name, the last name, from where they're from. So like bastards from the north are Snows, and then you've got like the ones from Dawn are Sand. You know, because just around what's around them. And yeah, me, my sister, and a friend were drinking at a convention, and we sat around, and we were like, yeah, we have no dad. We are essentially bastards. Is that at that point it hit us that we should be Snow. It's perfect. Like, except that, you know, with my blonde hair, I'm far too southern looking for Game of Thrones. I would definitely, well, you know, Eddard Stark was blonde, was he not? In the TV show, at least, not in the books. I can't remember his description in the books. The problem with Game of Thrones and the description in the books is that every character comes with like 12 pages of description. It's hard to remember it all. It's like, and here's Eddard Stark, first of his name, once ate a Jaffa cake, sat on the toilet seat, blonde hair, blue eyes, stole a Ferrari from a... That's, yeah, it's like too much description. George, please. Okay? Cut the description out of every single character. Cut all the too much description. Just release the book, please. Okay, thank you. Back to the topic, though. So, yeah, we decided that that's what we were. We were going to be Snows. So I'm going to get that name changed this year. And hopefully make me happier. But anyway, that's my story. If you got a story, why not tell it? I don't know. I'll be going now. Thanks for watching. Bye.